Is Jesus really the reason for the season? Y'all, God has been speaking to me, and I'm not downing anyone for celebrating Christmas, but I gotta be obedient. And someone needs to hear this, I used to believe, even though I know we don't know his true birth date, I thought that, it's still not a bad thing to celebrate because we know he was born, you know what I'm saying? So what's wrong with celebrating his birth? And then I also believe that, it's all about the children, but it's kind of like confusing, because essentially we're lying to our children, because what are we really teaching? Are we teaching them that it's about Jesus' birth or Santa coming down the chimney? Because actually Christmas is a pagan tradition. And the definition of paganism is a religion other than the main world, specifically a non-Christian religion. Okay? And see, Halloween is a pagan tradition. So, what are we doing as followers of Christ celebrating Christmas and Halloween? What are these pagan holidays? Because see, Christmas shouldn't be the only season, that we give, but it's like, the Bible says we should love our neighbors, every day and feed the hungry and do what you're supposed to do, for the needy, help folks, should be your character every day, but it's like folks just want to do, want to give at Christmas time and do what they're supposed to be doing at Christmas time. And it's like justifying, that they've done their part, so they don't have a guilty conscience, because a lot of people don't give until Christmas, it's like, a money maker holiday, but the poor still suffer. Yeah, the poor still suffer, and not to mention how people go broke and, and they can't even pay their light bill, child, come January, and, it's the word says to not conform to this world. And y'all, Christmas is derived from religiosity, not kingdom principles. So is Jesus really the reason for the season?